All right, welcome, everybody. Thank you all for joining us today. I want to especially welcome Council members Jennifer Scutchfield and Peggy Henson, who are with us this morning. And I want to welcome and introduce Isabel Taylor, who manages Global Lex, where citizens who are new to our city and our country can find assistance and information. Isabel?
Thank you, Mary Gray. I want to thank James Kirby and Molly Brennan, who have made this possible, and of course with the support of the mayor and his administration. James Kirby from the council and manager of DollarWise Mayors for Financial Literacy, U.S. Conference of Mayors, we thank them for this grant and the opportunity to initiate and expand our financial literacy workshops. And a shout out to Vanessa Grosso, who has been helping writing the grant, communicating with Mr. Kirby, and now is helping with the programming. So thank you, Vanessa. The mission of Global Lex is to support the city and its residents to thrive in today's global environment through mutual understanding, economic and artistic well-being and growth. Global Lex thrives to be a central location and repository for information, not only on global issues and on our international organizations and members, but also a networking hub for outreach and the creation of strategic partnerships. We operate with the assistance of 8 area universities, their professors and their students, help serve our international population, assisting business, academic researchers, social health care providers. Those students are concurrently developing cross-cultural communication skills so important in today's global environment. We could not operate without their help. And here's a shout out to our Global Lex Vista, Jamie Love, who also makes it all possible. Thank you all. So today we celebrate and are thankful for this generous award from DollarWise. It's already helping us to meet important newcomer community financial security needs. With 153 languages represented by about 18% of our population, we now have good experience at Global Lex providing programs and activities that include targeted English classes in public safety, driver's education, U.S. citizenship classes, and now we can add classes in financial literacy. We've started already with groups in French, Swahili, Nepali, and other languages this spring, and Vanessa's working hard on some workshop series that are going to be happening during the summer. We get a lot of strength, economic strength, from our immigrants. But they need to know our financial institutions, our financial systems, in order to be successful. And so we're introducing from the very basic areas of banking, checking accounts, savings accounts, to car buying, to home buying, and some people need the entrepreneurial assistance to opening new businesses and even import-exports, do's and don'ts. So we thank very, very much. We thank you for making this possible, this generous grant on behalf of Global Lex, and particularly on behalf of our new Lexingtonians. I thank you. And I'd like to introduce Ms. Molly Brennan, Director of Merrill Lynch. She's the main sponsor of the DollarWise grant.
Thank you all, and I represent Merrill Lynch that is located here in the community. We are part of the Bank of America family, and Bank of America was the founding sponsor of DollarWise, so we are honored and humbled just to be able to try to help empower the next generation to make better financial decisions, and even those who come across the waters to visit us to help them with their decisions as well. So we pride ourselves every day in finding solutions for clients, and we look forward to helping this next generation do that as well. I'm going to turn it over to James Kirby, who runs this successful grant for us. Thanks.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me today. It is an honor to be here with Mayor Gray, Global Lex, and Merrill Lynch on behalf of the U.S. Conference of Mayors. It's an organization that represents communities with populations of 30,000 or more. DollarWise Mayors for Financial Literacy is the financial capability initiative of the U.S. Conference of Mayors. Our program is dedicated to the idea that when everyday people have access to financial education, their communities become stronger and the quality of life becomes better for all. That's why, since 2015, DollarWise has partnered with cities to integrate financial education into ESL and multicultural programs. We see efforts like Global Lex as critical resources that impact so many. They also create a key nexus where immigrant families can find the right tools to help them realize the American dream. As part of our Innovation Grants program, DollarWise has awarded Global Lex and the City of Lexington with a $10,000 grant. Now, this grant award will ensure that financial education is available to Global Lex students who need it the most. Part of reaching success in a new community means knowing the financial institutions and how they work, and also knowing how to manage personal finances in a brand new environment. And in this area, Global Lex is truly moving the needle forward where it truly counts. And with that, I want to say thank you to everybody in this room who worked so hard to make these efforts a reality. Thank you to Isabel Taylor and to Vanessa Grossel from Global Lex for your extraordinary hard work and your wonderful dedication. Thank you to Molly Brennan of Merrill Lynch, part of the Bank of America family, our founding sponsor of the DollarWise campaign. And thank you, of course, to Mayor Gray for your exceptional leadership and continued collaboration with the DollarWise campaign and also the U.S. Conference of Mayors. Congratulations to everybody, and keep up the amazing work.
James, thank you.
Absolutely.
Sir.
Thank you, Mayor.
We're going to get to the real photo op here in just a minute. I want to thank James again. I want to especially thank Molly, Merrill Lynch, Bank of America, for this generous gift. Lexington is really proud to partner with the U.S. Conference of Mayors in addressing the growing need for financial literacy education and training, especially among our international population. I like the way James said it. When everyday people are introduced to financial information and education, then it strengthens our cities, it strengthens our communities. This grant will help support multilingual financial literacy classes at Global Lex.